Hey, what's up, guys? Trying to figure out a way I can hold this camera. I've dropped it multiple times on my phone. Actually, it's just my phone, but yeah. So I want to do a video podcast. Yeah, we'll just do it the regular way and see if I can just hold on to it. So where was I going to start? This is like my third try. I just can't keep a hold of this thing today. It's like I got butterfingers. The universe does not want me to make this video at all. Nope. But beep, 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 beep. See where I was at. So I did go on about how I kind of have a messy hairdo right now, but I'm getting it cut in 3 weeks. We have crazy weather, a lot of rain, cold tonight, looking forward to summer, but it's not here yet. It's getting close. So yeah, I want to do this podcast, and I talked about wanting to do them more often and wanting to make them longer, because when I did my radio show, I was able to fill 50 to 60 minutes worth of talking every week. So of course I split them into segments and things, and then I play 3 songs and go into the next segment and all that jazz. So yeah, I had the night off, today off work, I have tomorrow off too, and I just wanted to try and do a video, see if I can. Now, like I said, I'm having difficulties. I've dropped it 3 times, like not 3 times, twice, 2 or 3 times, somewhere in there. Anyways, so my first segment would be the Steelers. So, because that's my biggest thing. I always go from sports topics, then the TV shows, and then movies, and then some like personal stuff, some humor, some jokes, maybe, anything cool like that. But so I kind of would transform it into that. Of course, I gotta have a good camera, which I'll eventually have to get, but this will have to work for now. So yeah, with the Steelers, have had a really crazy offseason. They had to trade away Kenny Pickett, but they also got 2 new quarterbacks. They got Russell Wilson in 1-year deal, and then they got Justin Fields. And they're both pretty good athletes. I would say that some people don't think it's going to go great, but I have high expectations of the Steelers this year for sure. Everybody thinks this is the year they get over the hump, because lately they haven't been. It's been 7 years since they've been able to win a playoff game. In 2016, 2017 was the last time they did. So we're Steeler fans are getting kind of antsy for playoff wins, not just winning seasons. A winning season's great, but if you miss the playoffs and then you don't, when you do get in, you can't even win the first game. Yeah, it's kind of a problem. After a while, if it's the same every year. So yeah, the Steelers, they have 2 good running backs with Jalen Moore and Najee Harris. They both complement each other well. Now the receiver, they're lacking a little bit. They only have George Pickens. They're gonna have to draft a receiver to go with him. Things like that. But it's the off season. There's so many months. We got the draft coming up. I'm sure there'll be crazy moves in the draft for the Steelers, and we got till August before the preseason even starts. This is not. I don't have much to say about them. They're evolving. They're looking for a quarterback that is going to replace Ben Roethlisberger. Like who retired a couple years ago. And I guess out of the 3 they tried last year, between Mason Rudolph, Kenny Pickett, Mitch Trubisky, none of those 3 were the answers. Now we got 3 more to try. I don't remember the other third guy, but I know it was Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, and it's just been crazy because a lot of people didn't think with the new general manager Omar Khan or whatever that we would get either of them, and then we get both, and it was just like, what? And the deals were crazy. The Steelers got these players pretty cheap, so I mean, it's unbelievable what they were able to do. Now, if it turns out good, we'll have to see. They also added Patrick Queen, the defense, make the defense more interesting. So we'll see. I think they're going to be pretty good as long as they don't get like some sort of crazy injury bug this year. They're going to be good. So, but we'll see. I can't wait for the season to start. Again, halfway. I'm sorry about my messy hair tonight, but I'll get it under control as soon as I can. So yeah, I mean, the other sports that are going on, you know, March Madness is still going on, even though it's April. It is the Final Four. I believe it's UConn versus somebody. See, I didn't even keep track of March Madness because I have no idea. I know NC State versus Purdue is the one game, and UConn versus Alabama is the other one. You know, Final Four. My brackets are all busted. Don't worry about it. So that's this Saturday. Those two games we played, and then I think Monday will be a championship game. Talking about Monday, there is a solar eclipse on Monday. I'm ready for that solar eclipse, baby. No, but I'm not really going anywhere special to see it, but it is going through at 2:20 in the afternoon. I will probably see it anyways, because I probably will look at it. Maybe not. I'll go blind. I'm the eclipse. No, I'm kidding. But yeah. Yeah, I just I think eclipses are pretty cool. This one's gonna be really cool. So yeah, look out for Monday being eclipse day. Weird that it's on a Monday. I don't like Mondays anymore. You know, it's crazy at my old job. I hated working Sunday nights. They were like, I had so much bad luck Sunday nights. Everything just fell apart on me that day, and I was always so tired on Sundays that I didn't want to do anything. But I had to. So that's how that went. Now I don't like Mondays. Mondays suck. I mean, I don't even work Mondays usually, but they suck. You know, I understand why people don't like them. You know, I really do. But it gets better throughout the week. So, like, if I was doing my radio show, I would try to expand on the football, talk about how the Chiefs won the Super Bowl this year over the 49ers, blah, blah, blah. And then I would start talking about basketball because we're getting up on the NBA playoffs. We're going to have the play-in tournament pretty soon, which is like this seeding thing that determines where you are. And then we'll go into the round of 16, and each series in the NBA is best of 7. So when you play a team, you can't just beat them once, you got to beat them 4 times to make it to the next round. And, you know, there's a lot of speculation about LeBron right now, that he doesn't have a lot of time left and stuff like that, and all that crazy stuff. Yeah. So, what am I doing? It'll be interesting to see how the Lakers do this year. I still think the Nuggets are going to be really hard to beat. You know, I think the Bucks are going to be hard to beat. I definitely think the Lakers will be a part of the competition, but I don't see the Lakers going all the way. The Celtics, they always look like they're going to be a champion. I mean, they even added Kristaps Porzingis and stuff. But then they get there and they only win like the first or second round. They never, for some reason, the Celtics can't seem to ever get to the finals. And the one year they did, they got beat by the Warriors. So, I mean, the Celtics, as good as they are, got a bad feeling they won't. They won't. So, I mean, I would root for the Celtics, and I'll root for the Bucks, and I'll keep an eye on. I don't want the Nuggets to win again. I'm gonna root against the Nuggets like it's Tom Brady. You know, root against somebody. I always root against Tom Brady. See, this is where I'm a radio show. I would play music for a few songs, but I don't have that, so I'm gonna keep talking a little bit longer, and then wrap this up. But yeah. So I don't know who's going to be the NBA champion. I hope maybe it's the Milwaukee Bucks. I would go for the Heat too, but I don't think they're going to, you know, I would go with the Warriors. I would love the Lakers, but I don't think the Lakers are going to do it. So, or the Celtics, just being real. I kind of think it's probably going to be the Nuggets again, but I don't want it to be. So I'm hoping for somebody else. And that's that. Moving on. This is where I would talk about TV shows. And I haven't really... I watch a lot of TV, don't get me wrong. But, you know, it's all over the place. There's nothing really new. We had, like, the Avatar Last Airbender show come out recently, which was pretty good on Netflix. Coming out next year, I believe, will be Stranger Things Season 5. We got a new season of Doctor Who coming up in May. House of Dragon is in June, Season 2, which is a Game of Thrones spin-off. What else? Nothing else. I mean, there's a new... If you watch Star Trek, there's a new season of Star Trek Discovery. There's a new season of... If you watch on Paramount Plus, if you've ever watched the show Halo, they had a second season of Halo. See, shows-wise, I get into all kinds of fantasy and mature stuff. American Horror Story is back. You know, I watched a new episode of that today. That's all. There's a lot, but there's not a lot as far as new stuff. So, yeah. Movies, no. I haven't really watched any big new movies. The only one I can really say I'm looking forward to is the new Deadpool 3 with Wolverine and stuff in it. It's supposed to come out this year. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, I'm a big Marvel fan, so... Yeah, look, I like new Marvel movies. I like going to them, but I don't know if we'll see if I get to go see it or not in theaters. They actually, since they closed down the movie theater in Clarion, it's a little bit harder for me to go see a movie because I have to go to Butler. Yeah, then see one. So it's going to be tricky if I actually want to go see a movie this year, but I'm going to see if we can or not. Other than that, I mean, that's really all I got for tonight. So, I mean, nothing really special is going on. Still doing Dollar General. Got promoted to key holder in February, as I've said, and just been doing good with that. I've been working on some good money saving techniques and doing a little better each week. Saving. No, I don't have $5,000 or even $1,000 for that matter, but I'm saving a little bit here and there. Just getting enough to get by, you know. As long as I'm not stretching paycheck to paycheck, which I've done a lot, and have those harsh reality checks with money where you're down to like $3 and you got to make it last the whole day. You can only buy a drink and then you have to blah 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 blah, and you know, as long as I'm not having some kind of crazy money crisis, I'm good, you know. So, alright guys, I'm out of here. This was a little bit longer, which I wanted it to be. So, even though it took me like 3 tries to make it. Alright guys, adios.